Hey, Saturn Road, and welcome to the instructional video about the automatic external defibrillator, or AED, that we have mounted in the building. If you've been walking around the building for the last several months, you've noticed, I'm hoping, that there are a couple of these in pretty obvious locations. Obviously, we need them to be in obvious locations for people to get them quickly and utilize them if the case arises that they're needed. So as you'll see in the video, I've got one. We have one located here in the Teen Center hallway, a children's wing hallway that goes down to the Teen Center, then wraps around. Here's the orange hall. You'll see that here. So one is here. We have one mounted on the wall as you walk into the office space back over there on the west side of the building, just off the Family Center corridor by the kitchen. And then, of course, the third one, I did say two obvious ones, but there's a third one that's hiding in the safety room. That's going to be in the safety room on the north side of the building, the foyer, that door that goes into the safety room just before you get to the north exit. If that one's needed, you'll probably need to make sure that you at least touch base with one of the safety guys that's helping to run control for that day. But anyway, here's your basic breakdown. So if this is needed, we're looking at a likely cardiac event. This isn't somebody who just felt faint, needed to sit down, or did pass out but is coming to. This is someone who is having a full-on cardiac crisis, heart attack, or some other similar cardiac-related event. You're going to go to the nearest AED that you see mounted on the wall. You're going to pop this door open. Listen. It's annoying, but that buzzer is there to indicate to everyone around that the AED is being accessed. It's also there as a way to keep prying hands from opening the door unnecessarily. Inside the box, there is the AED. There is some safety body substance isolation, some gloves, mask. I think there may be even a set of goggles in there, I'm not sure. Feel free to use those if you need to. It's not really necessary because we're hoping you just get to apply this to the person and you've called 911 and the ambulance is on its way almost at the same time that this is being utilized. In this case is also a blood pressure cuff and a stethoscope. Stethoscope for the around the neck that you can listen to the heart and breath sounds. So what is one of the big important things that I always strive to mention to people? If this is being utilized, then one of the other important aspects of utilizing this is that we've called 911. The person who grabs this out of the box does not need to be the same person that calls 911 for an ambulance to show up. Needs someone handling that, calling and giving specific details about where the patient's going to be located, whether it be the south doors, the Teen Center doors, the north doors. Be as specific as possible with great detail. They're going to ask you questions, which is great, but just be prepared to answer those questions, because the last thing we want to do is have someone who is in need of help while an ambulance is driving around the block trying to figure out what door to come in. So we want to make sure that that's something we cover, while at the same time this is being applied by capable individuals who are doing a good job of making it an efficient process, and we're not crowding the scene, causing more chaos and misunderstanding or misdirection in spite of trying our best to do what's right. If you are trained in CPR or have any kind of ALS experience, advanced life support experience, you'll already have some idea how this works. This video that's coming up is not for you, unless you just want to refresh your memory. This is for people who have never experienced using an AED and would like to know how it works. So as soon as I basically stop talking, the video is going to start. That's going to link out to Physio Control's YouTube website, or YouTube link to their video, their instructional video on how the AED works. Now, here's my one caveat to watching this video. While you're watching it, remember, or while the Physio Control video is what I'm referring to. While you're watching it, take in the information while keeping in mind that when you're doing that for real, it's not that slow. Keep in mind that as you apply this, it needs to be with some speed and some efficiency. It's not going to take you 6 minutes to put this thing on somebody and check for a rhythm, a workable, shockable rhythm. So their instructional video that you're about to watch, it's all about the details and the ins and outs of how this thing operates, and it's going to be at a slower pace so that you can listen and you can pay attention and you can learn. But at the end of the day, when this actually gets used, it needs to be fast. It needs to be with some speed so that the person who's in need of it is getting that electricity that they need. Can't harp on that enough, truthfully. So anyway, so that's it. That's pretty much it. This video was not about me training you. It was simply to pass on the information about where the boxes are located and give you an insight as to when it needs to be used. And without further ado, here is Physio Control's video on the LifePak CR2.
Adult mode. Remove all clothing from patient's chest. Pull red handle to reveal pads. Look at pictures on pads. Apply pads to bare skin exactly as shown in the pictures. Press pads firmly. Apply pads to bare skin exactly as shown in the pictures. Press pads do not touch patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Everyone clear. Press flashing button. Shock delivered. Provide chest compressions to the beat. The heel of one hand should be in center of chest. The other hand should be on top of first hand. Push down hard, at least 2 inches. Lean over the patient. Keep elbows straight. Use body weight to push. Stop chest compressions. Everyone clear. Press flashing button. Shock delivered. Resume chest compressions. Lean over the patient. Keep elbows straight. Use body weight to push.